Historic times in Central America. Countries coming through, building their democracies. I was in South Africa when Nelson Mandela was elected president in the first free and fair elections ever. And I remember watching as a woman queued in the hot sun for hours, no English. And obviously she spoke her own languages, her own native languages. And I remember trying to talk to her and saying, who are you voting for? Through pictures and that. And she said, Mandela. I'll never forget the way she said Mandela. I was at the Beijing Women's Conference, where thousands of women from all over the world came together to try and build a more equal and fairer future, dealing with all the issues affecting women and the girl child. And I've seen us move in Ireland from the dark days, and I moved up here to the north from Mayo in 1980, or from Dublin at the time, and Mayo before that, 1988. Very, very difficult times. I'm privileged to have lived through those dark times and to have seen communities that were neglected and discriminated against by the state at every single turn. I was privileged to see them rise above the odds. Communities like this, communities like West Belfast, communities like the Shankill, all different communities. I look back now, and what's the biggest message? And I'm sure young people are fed up getting messages, but the biggest message I have for you is go for your dreams. Whatever your dream is. If one life, go for it. Make the most of it. So when you're 47, you're saying, I went for it. Go for what you want to be. And I remember when I was your age, what I wanted to be was a professional sports person. And my father supported me. Other people said, you can't be. My father said, what did you want to be? That's what you're going to be, and we'll support you all the way. And that's what I was, because of my father's and mother's support. You're the new generation. You're the farmers, the tilers, the doctors, the builders, the hairdressers, the computer experts, the teachers, the sports coaches, the artists, the mechanics. Do whatever you're doing with pride, with integrity, serving your community and your family. Be assured that what we will do is continue the change in education to ensure that you and every single young person gets the opportunities they deserve, based on equality, respect and partnership. Nobody should be under any illusions. We are going to continue with this change. Nothing or no one is going to stop us. They wouldn't even be able to. It would be like going to the west coast of the Atlantic Ocean, putting your arms out and trying to stop the waves coming in. And I'd just like to end by reading from a lovely poem, from an amazing, we have Barack Obama in power in the United States, and when I was working in El Salvador and the planes were bombing overhead the civilian population, I never thought we'd have a Barack Obama in power. But this poem is by a wonderful woman called Maya Angelou. It's from a book, Soul Food, and it just captures the spirit of the African American, and you can see why they have just risen in the way they have in the United States. It's called, could refer to here, it could refer to anywhere in the world. Still I rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain I rise. I am a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.